Here we go again. Space engineers. So we didn't make it in time for our delivery mission due to having to recharge our jump drives multiple times. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and on my merge blocks here, I've added a section of 3 more jump drives, bringing our total jump to, we have to look at the control panel, but our total jump distance to 1,237 kilometers. So that should be able to get us back a little bit faster. One extra, one recharging session. Could add probably 1 or 2 more, and that would just be 1 jump back. Well, we're here at the moon, where we were supposed to deliver this package, I think. I mean, it could have been like a little ship floating in space, but I'm guessing it was one of these 2 beacons here on the moon. And we're going to attempt to very carefully hover down and go check it out. But since I am very heavy, I have to be quite careful. I am in planetary gravity. It's only 1/4 G. But the ship is over 1 trillion tons, so we are carrying quite a bit of cargo, but that's alright. It's quite alright. Just makes our job easier when we want to build something. So we might as well park in their bubble all cool and nice, right? We'll leave our hydros on until we come to a rest, and then attempt to turn them off and see what happens. Alright, that's 0. Still at 0. Good enough. Let's go take a look at this station. Hopefully it's a little different. You can see our jump drives here. And to break this down, it's going to be fairly easy. All I'm going to have to do is disable these merge blocks here. Tell them to disconnect when I want to get rid of that stuff. But as I play more and more, I'm starting to realize the limitations of the old shattered hopes here. Just the overall size. It's a mobile base. It's not designed for, ship to ground or whatever. Chasing down, pirates. Just a limited encounter with a pirate saw me lose quite a bit of the ship. So looks like we got some connectors here on the deck for landing of crafts or connecting. Hey, it is a little bit different. It's also semi-buried. Interesting. See, all of this out here looks like ice. I'm wondering if it is ice. What is this? Generator. O2, H2 generator. Another connector. Okay, I guess we gotta keep going down. What is this? Vending machine. Access denied? Okay. I'll just waste all your air then. What are you guys selling and what do you want? So I guess this would be another way to play. Instead of like mining, you could do a bunch of trading and hauling and stuff like that. So instead of an actual amount, they have kilograms listed. So is that like 1 unit or is that 316 units? Because this says pieces, but this says kilograms. Oh, that's a cell. Okay, so you got platinum ingots in pieces, but ores in kilograms. Interesting. So you're buying a kilogram? Let's buy some platinum. Let's see. One kilogram. is what you buy. Okay. So it looks like these guys just sell ore. They deal in ore. That's a cool little console block. Contracts. You know, any repair work. I seem to be okay at that. No? Oh, darn, I kind of like the repair ones. Oh well. So this is part of the new economics update. Ah, a toilet. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Not in the game, at least. That's a cool looking block. Planters. Welding is disabled at safe zones. So yeah, we don't really even need to be here. There's nothing for us to do. We could get contracts and build faction and all that stuff, but it just doesn't really seem time efficient. Versus, I'm sure with multiplayer, it would definitely add a whole nother layer. Like you could sell your ships and stuff like that, but at the same time, set up uh, platinum and uranium sales on planets, so people could get access to that stuff. But some of the most interesting stuff I found was actually planet side, as opposed to up in space here. We got a mine layer up there. Interesting. I'll try and level out here a little bit, and then we're going to go back down to the surface and see if that is actually all ice, if this is a giant ball of ice. Come on, door. Yeah, what you pay for in convenience of block size, you also pay for in speed. Yeah, this looks like ice. Are you ice? Yep, this is just one giant ball of ice. And I parked my drilling ship back in the same place that I left it after I was done stocking up the ship. But I suppose we could mark this as iceball or something in the GPS. New from current position. Iceball. We'll label it jump point so we know that it's actually in space, and then we'll not show it on the HUD. But now we can come back here if we ever really want to set up a giant ice mining expedition and test out like the hydrogen engines and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. What we're gonna do, or attempt to do, is head over to this planet here and see what it looks like on the surface. It looks like it has atmosphere. But the problem is, I can't take this ship down there. So I have to stop at some point and build a new ship. I probably should do that on the ice ball, yeah? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I really want to get a look at the surface before I commit to it, because I do want to build a rover or a extremely large rover. I haven't decided. But it kind of depends on how bumpy the surface is. Because if it's really, really bumpy and hilly and mountainous, a rover's not so good. You know, you're better off building some kind of flying contraption. So we'll try. Oh, we're using all our hydros. Turn those off. Try and get out of planetary gravity here. And go look. Says we're out, but I don't think we're quite out yet. And go look at this planet. And go to our jump drives, see if we can jump to the planet here. And we'll just all of them. And we'll set the distance all the way down. And that should allow us, okay, allow us to try and dial in the distance. Can't jump in, it's 84. Let's try 57, no. 31? 31 works. How about 44? 44 works. 57 didn't work, so it looks like 44 is about as good as we're going to get right now. So the more jump drives you have, the larger the increments are on the up and down settings for the keys. You can use the slider to get slightly better fine tuning, but it's just so much easier to just tick the sliders or tick the buttons up and down. I have them on 2 and 3 to increase and decrease the distance when you're trying to dial in a jump. Jump drive is only 84% charged. So we got a bunch of asteroids here. I can't even tell how far away the planet actually still is. Oh, there's the compass, so that means it's at least 48, 50 kilometers out. Ah, that's gonna take a while. Well, we'll turn our dampeners off. It looks like our path is clear. We're also going to take a look at our shield generators, because they didn't seem to help a whole lot against the one pirate that we ran into. It's possible that the pirate got inside of the shield radius, but I thought the shield just kind of touched the blocks. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of testing, which means getting out one of the guns in the game and shooting at my own ship to figure out if the shield mod is still actually working. And I'm already 0.6 all the way out here, so that means that's probably a full gravity planet, which means we don't want to get any closer. So we're going to level her out and turn on our ion thrusters. And park it right up, yeah. It would be nice. Okay. Can I hear my thrusters cut off? No, because I am in gravity. Alright. We are at 0, so we're dead stop. And it looks like some of our hydrogen thrusters on the bottom there are out of sync for the on-off. So, control panel, hydro thrusters. What? My shields are somehow attached to my hydrogen thrusters. Does that mean I was toggling them on and off? Most likely. So let's remove those. Let's show blocks here. Check all our hydrogen thrusters. Okay. Let's resave that group. And then we'll toggle them off. So hopefully they're all in sync again. Okay. It's always something. It's always these little things that you got to watch out for and be mindful of while you're playing. But I am going to put all my stuff into the box here. We're going to keep the 1 oxygen, 1 hydrogen bottle. Yep, that's the wrong way. Put all this stuff into the box here, so we don't have to rebuild it. We're going to take 1 hydrogen, 1 oxygen bottle, and we're going to go do a nosedive onto the planet. Just in our jetpack and with our suit. Charge up first. It's still going to take quite a while, but I can't take the large ship down there. and I want to see the surface of the planet before I decide whether I want to build ships and go down there and commit. So while this is not a um, survival uh, tactic theme, it's going to require my character to die. It is a viable and possibly time saving and effort saving solution. Is it a engineered solution? Not really. It's probably the easiest and lowest effort solution. So we're gonna go with that, but it's gonna take me a long time. It's not like I go any faster than a ship. I guess I go like what 6 meters per second faster while I'm falling into gravity as a suit as instead of the ship. Still, it's gonna take forever. So we're gonna leave it here and pick it up next time. So if you watch this and all of this, thanks for watching.